So Connors, let's go ahead and try out the new Whis event. They finally did a revamp for this thing. The intention behind it was to make it, I guess, more friendly, more catered to the chain battle skill orbs that we used to get in the past. The chain battle skill orbs actually gave us some pretty good stuff, and it was usually after each chain battle season we would have a decent amount of equips to show for it, depending on how much time and effort you put into it. But since then, we have never been able to even come close to that. They have revamped this event multiple times, and still it has not actually been anything close to that. So now they've done it again, and this time, in terms of what we're going to be getting, we've got some pretty crazy prospects here. Combo level 7, crit level 7, both a dual skill orb, dodge +8, defense +4, bronze skill orbs up to 11. Up to 11. I don't think they had this before. Did they show this before? I don't know if they did. So there are a lot of really good equips. And then on top of that, skill orb tickets can be used, and you can exchange them for category exclusive tickets. Now, originally, when I thought that this was going to be a thing, I thought that it was going to be summoning for like a new treasure chest, kind of like this, right? But instead, what it's doing is it's just here in the treasure shop, and you just buy all of the preset ones that are here, and that's it. I mean, this is also good, don't get me wrong, but because you can run the event infinitely and earn a ticket every time you run it, it just felt a little strange that there was only so much you could do. So I guess each season or like each celebration, they'll change it. So let me switch over here and show you guys a little bit more about the event before we jump in. So yeah, we already know all this stuff, yada yada yada. There are missions. The treasure item, skill or ticket, and age meat can be obtained by clearing this a number of times. There are some missions for it. So by clearing the event 30 times, you get max amount of rewards. Here are all of the different equips that you can get. If you click on each one specifically, it will show you what it can do. As far as the odds of getting any one, obviously it's pretty low, but there are a lot of really good equips and there are a lot of dud equips. The main equips that stand out and that are good would be the dual ones. We have some new combinations we haven't had before. It used to always be dodge and defense. Now it's dodge and attack. It used to be critical and attack. Now it's critical and defense. It used to be, no, actually it used to be additional and attack, additional and dodge, or additional and defense. And then you've got some pure stats. There are some really good ones, but there are also some really bad ones. So I wanted to go through some of my results, but before we do that, let me show you the missions here. Clear it once, 3 times, 5 times, 7 times, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. By doing that, you get a bunch of these tickets. Okay, so we're going to use the tickets that we've obtained and had converted from before, and we'll redeem it. Also, in terms of the event info, we're actually getting a lot of XP and Zenny from this. So the way that they've designed this, it's very clear that this event is something that they were expecting people to grind out considerably. So the stamina consumption is higher than what it was before. And as a trade-off, the quality of the equips can be better. You can actually get a decent amount of XP. I've ranked up by doing this. So far, I've done about maybe 40 to 50 runs. So I'll show you the results of my skill orbs in just a second. Got the tweet ready. Before we do that, just to compare this link level rate to some of the other stages, you can actually get some links relatively easily, the lower link levels. This is a link level rate of 1.25. Compare that to 35.6, which is the best link level stage in quest mode. That's not as close, but you know, just for a frame of reference. This is 38.7. This is the stage that a lot of people recommend in terms of high link level rate and speed. This is still statistically the best stage, but the next best statistical stage would be 38-7. This is 3.25. If we go down to the newer stages like 39.3, this is the highest XP yield in quest mode, but also you have a bunch of fights, but the link level rate is lower. So you can kind of see these and compare to the Whis event. You're actually getting a decent amount of XP, you're getting a decent amount of Zenny, and some link level chances. Not to say that this is the optimal place to do it, but as you're spending 40 stamina, you're going to be getting some considerable stuff out of it besides just the link skill orbs, or the EX, or the regular equips, sorry. This is the regular daily Roshi event. Okay, so here's my first ever run that I did. I wanted to make sure I recorded it. My first ever run, I got a dual equip, and it was a level 8. 800 attack, 800 defense for extreme AGL. Now that seemed pretty good to me, but that was the first run. And all the replies were, bro, do it more. And then I recorded the next 4, and I put that here. I don't know, I didn't want to like not record all this stuff. I didn't want to show it in a video because that would take forever, but I got a level 3, I got a level 7 critical for extreme tech, I got a level 7 crit for extreme AGL, and then I got a level 5, and that's how you know I got 5 runs done. That was the mission. After that, I went a bit further, and I recorded basically 30 runs. And so here are the results of my runs. As you can see, not a single dual equip after that first one. So I think I actually got pretty lucky on the first one, because I have not pulled any of them since then on the next like 30 runs. I have done more. I've probably done double this now since I recorded this stuff. And I will show you some of my equips right now. Let me actually go into my game and find it. So if we go to skill orbs, I'm going to have to organize by level. So if I go to level, I guess we'll do 7, 8s, and 9s. This is what I've been having. So, and then we'll also order, I guess, ascending. Okay. So these are like the dual... Oh, shoot. Wait a minute. These are the 40th anniversary ones. That's like screwing with me. Okay, hold on. Let me get rid of the level 7s. Okay. And now let's go this way. Okay, so I haven't had too much luck. I've done basically about 50 to 60 runs so far. And these are some of the best equips that I have to show for it. I have an extreme int critical level 8, 1200 defense, level 4 defense, level 8 critical. A dodge for extreme int, level 8 with attack plus 4, which means 1200. This is that bronze one that I was talking about. And then these are my best pure stats. Bronze super int defense plus 11, 1100 defense, 1100 attack for extreme physical. So again, the way that they've designed it, they want you to be getting something out of this as you keep going. But that also kind of is the double-edged sword. So now let's just go ahead and run through a couple of runs and let's see how things go. Hopefully on video, things will look a little bit better. I can't boost it. Okay, so there's no boost run here.
All right, let's do this.
So let's do this. I'm bringing my rank grinding team against a 1v1. So these guys all, for the most part, with a few exceptions, these guys can pretty much just OTK anybody with their active skill. You don't even have to go into the attack phase in terms of like picking up orbs and stuff. Okay. I got a silver. Oh, wait, you know what? I got a couple silvers. I didn't show that. I did get a couple silvers. I got like a level 7 dodge and defense. I got a level 7 crit and defense on the silver. Okay, I got a level 3. Let's run it again.
All right, let's do this.
Okay. I'm gonna do maybe like a little 5 to 10 run montage after this, where we just cut to the end and see what we get. But I'm gonna do a couple of these, and then I want to go back and show what my silver equips were. All right, we got a bronze. I've burned 4 stones doing this, because I burned all the meat that I got from the 11th anniversary. I burned that on special day, and I cranked up like 15 to 20 ranks. But since then, I burned 4 dragon stones doing this, and I've gotten a decent amount of equips or runs done. So let's go back here. Let me filter out by silver. Oh, maybe I do these. Okay. Yeah, so these are the silver ones. The silver ones, the highest I've seen, are level 7. So a crit defense, extreme AGL, that's the problem. So this is like kind of the double-edged sword thing that I'm talking about, because the rate at which I'm getting these they're seemingly pretty low / mediocre. Because they've designed the event to be something that you farm out regularly, that is why the rates are lower. Call it good, call it bad, but that's just what it is. That's just game design philosophy. Because if you imagine there is a dedicated fan base of players that is willing to do the grind, do the time, go the distance, and farm this out a couple thousand times, if they were to farm out, 500 of this, 600 of this, 700 of this or that, that is going to very quickly end the grind fest. It's going to basically set them off for life for quite some time. I'm not defending this. I'm just saying that the reason why it may seem bad, like it's bad rates, is because of that. If there's a light at the end of the tunnel that is very easily approachable, then a lot of people are going to burn out or feel a little less incentivized to do anything. It's sort of like the rank stuff, right? The rank stuff, over years, people eventually reached rank 999, but now that it's been getting easier to do because of all the rank ×4 or whatever, they needed to further the goalpost, which is why they have now moved it from 999 to 2000. So this has reinvigorated the incentives that people may have to do something in the game or reach a goal but they didn't make it something that was easy. They didn't make the new rank cap 1200. They made it 2000. They pushed it all the way off to the distance so that the crazy dedicated people who truly care will get it done quick, as we've already seen with a couple of people. But then everyone else who is even still very motivated will take some time to do it. And that's kind of the design philosophy with this stage, if I'm to understand why they're doing it this way. But so far in my 50 runs, this is what I've got. Now, I am willing to burn stones because I'm a whale. This isn't going to be the same situation for a lot of you guys, so I understand that that is going to be a problem. But let's just say you do this maybe. This is a great way. Like, if you're bored in the game, you have nothing to do, you got a full bar of stamina, I think this is a great way to burn up your stamina on a daily basis. So think about this on a macro scale. Every day, you do your dailies, and then that's it. And then before you go to bed, you got 200 stamina, right? With nothing to do. Before you go to bed, you can go in here and do 5 runs. 5 runs per day. With the amount of luck that I was kind of getting like 6, maybe like 10 good equips in maybe like 6. I don't even know if that's correct now. It's probably like 7 or 8 good equips in about 60 plus runs. So if you consider that ratio, if you do 5 runs per day, maybe over the course of a couple months, you might accumulate some pretty good stuff. So even if you go crazy right away or you do it long term, I feel like this is how they want it to be. We'll see. More people will give their thoughts, more people will give their opinions on this, but so far I'm okay with it. But that's maybe just because the quality of the equips are just better. Because whenever I used to do this, I got level 2, I got level 1, I got level 3. They were all crap. Now I'm getting, as sort of an average, I'm getting level 7s. Like, most of the common drops for me are level 7 gold additionals, level 7 bronze, or level 7 silver criticals, level 7 dodges. So I'm accumulating a lot of those like single skill orb ones, and I like that. The top of the line dual skill orbs at max, those will come with time as I continue to farm this more and more, especially now that I don't have any link leveling to do. I finished all my characters. Special day got me max links on like 12 more characters. So now all I'm going to be doing is this. With all my spare stamina, anytime I may be on stream and we got to do something extra, that's what... Oh! There you go. I got a level 8 dodge plus a level 4 attack, and I got... That's the first one I got for that. I'm getting all extremes, bro. Can you give me some attack or like super ones? All right, let's do a montage. Right,
let's do this.
I'm just gonna go through all of the end screens. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'm on 4. Am I on 4? I can't keep track. I lost count. 5, 6. That other thing. 8. Whoa. 9. 10. That was pretty good. I got some good equips in my 10 runs. I don't know if I'm getting lucky, but those are some nice runs. All right, we burned up our stamina. I think that's gonna be it. Now let's go ahead and redeem all of these. All right, so we got 30 tickets. We got 5 stones from it. And now we're going to go ahead and spend all of these tickets in the Baba shop. So there's only a finite number of equips that we can get here. So what are these? This is for Daima. So is this like... So on what basis are they going to be releasing more equips? Because this is going to be available for 38 days. So I'm going to buy a level 4. I'm going to buy a level 4 and an attack boosting one. I'm going to buy a critical and a level 4 super one. I'm going to buy type defense and dodge. I mean, these are pretty underwhelming equips. These are sort of the ones that we would get during those like 10th anniversary promotion stuff. Oh, what category is this? Battle of Fate. Okay, so I guess these are coinciding with the leads that the new Dokkan Festival unit leads. Oh wait, what? There's multiple. Okay. The bronze are good. Level 8 is always good. And then we got Battle of Fate. That is a primary lead that the Super Saiyan 4 Goku does. So does that mean he's also going to be... We're going to be getting Goku's family ones? Put down here. Buy all of this. Buy all of that. Level 8. Oh, that's it. It's just Battle of Fate and Daima. And that's everything. So now, what do I do with all these extra tickets? There's going to be an incredible surplus. Oh, I missed one. There's going to be a massive surplus of tickets, especially if you're someone who is dedicated to grinding this out. So what is going to become of that? And now it's gone from the shop, right? Because the inventory is empty. Yep, it used to be next to this. It's gone now. So, yeah, I don't know how I feel about the shop ones, but as far as the rates, in my experience, they seem to be fine. I do want to show one more thing. Steven Z Killer, one of my buddies, he has actually been going on a grinding spree on this. I've never seen him this motivated before. He's done like 500 runs, he said. He earned about 500 tickets. That was after he spent all of his tickets to buy all the things from the shop. After 500 runs, these are the equips that he has to show for it. So up at the top here, mainly, we got all this. We have some additionals with a bunch of attacks, some crits with a bunch of attack, some defense versions with dodge and critical. He's got a bunch of level 7s down here. This is a long video, 2-minute video. Okay, so these are all the golds. Oh, I see. He's filtering by types, I guess. Okay, so let's go to the next one. These are all the silver ones. All right, so all the silver ones. We got some level 7 dodge, additional, critical up here. When you consider 500 runs, this is, well, you know what? Actually, these are what? This is 4, this is 7. And then we had about 10 here. No, about 12. So almost 20 just between silver and gold. And then if we go down to bronze, only 3. Ooh, man, maybe I'm just lucky, because in 500 runs, about 24 or 25 of them have been like the top of the line stuff. We still have other good ones here, like a level 10 and then level 7s. I don't know. Maybe I'm just lucky. I don't know. So I feel like this is not really something that individually we can truly assess. It's going to be more of a committee type thing, but it's really going to boil down to the more dedicated grinders and what they're getting. That'll give us a more accurate representation of what sort of drops these are like. For me and my limited sample size, which is about 70 runs, I've had pretty decent rates in terms of what I've been getting. The only annoying thing is that, first of all, they're not EX anymore, and they are specifically for Extreme AGL, Extreme Int. So you might find the perfect equip, but it's not for the one that you can use, or maybe the one that you have in mind. Like for right now, what I want are some crazy good additional attacks and some additional defenses, maybe some crit attack, crit defenses for super tech and super STR, but I'm getting everything but those. So I'm okay with it for right now. We will see later on down the road. But yeah, if you guys do have spare stamina, go in and do this. You can get some good stamina or some good XP. During the 11th anniversary, you can get some good Zenny, and you can get some nice links here and there, early links. I wouldn't bank on this for your link leveling, but you will get some productivity from that along the way. That is my full assessment of the new event. Go do it. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, obviously like down below. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on the Whis event yourself. How has the overhauled event been treating you? What sort of runs have you been doing? How many runs have you done so far? What sort of good equips do you have to show for it? Do you feel the same way like I do as far as maybe why they've done it this way? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know anything else you want to talk about in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you'll let you know you're going to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned, and remember to Dokkan responsibly.